Let me start this out by stating the obvious. I'm not a mental health professional. This is just my opinion. In today's world, there's a plethora of mental disorders being talked about openly, and not many are more prevalent than SA. As social stigma is broken down, social anxiety is becoming talked about and discussed more openly than ever. But many people of all ages and cultural backgrounds still aren't speaking up and speaking out. Maybe that's because many sufferers simply don't know what's going on with themselves. They see it as a deficiency, a moral failing. There's shame in it. Extreme shyness from not being hugged or complimented enough growing up. But there's evidence that points to something else entirely. Genetics. It controls your eye color, height, skin pigmentation, and yes, brain composition and how it communicates with itself. We all evolved from tribal communities where being judged and ostracized could mean death. Meanwhile, the amygdala, essential for human survival, controls the brain's fight, flight, or freeze response. So what kept us dodging snakes, pumped up for battle, and really ready at a moment's notice for anything? In normal functioning brains, this is normally not active often throughout the day. Instead, we use our old, newly evolved prefrontal cortex for thinking, decision-making, and etc. In people with SA, it's active a lot more of the day because our ancestors cared about what other people thought, because we depended on our position in the tribe, so everybody's a little sensitive to social situations. But in people with social anxiety, our old friend the amygdala is a lot more active, and their sensitivity to social interactions are hugely magnified. They become a lot more alert to perceive slights or judgment or ridicule. It's way more than shyness, so don't blame yourself. It's your brain literally in a perceived fight for its life every time you go to the grocery store or meet your significant other's friends. And because genes like to gamble, your siblings or parents don't necessarily have to have it, but it makes it a lot more likely that they do. So when you approach a social situation, you're not able to think straight. Your amygdala has hijacked your brain. Thoughts become unreachable, your palms start to sweat, and in the future, you're definitely planning to avoid this type of interaction. That's why a lot of people turn to drugs and alcohol to quell and quiet their amygdala and help them do a thing that many people take for granted every day: socialize. But it's not all bad. Many people with SA are very intelligent and usually creative. There are writers, actors, stand-up comedians, and musicians. A small list of celebs with social anxiety are as follows: Daniel Tosh, Russell Brand, Maria Bamford, Johnny Carson, Johnny Depp, Eminem, Kid Cudi, Lil Peep, and many, many more. Anyway, I hope this helps clear some stuff up for anybody who suffers with SA. Keep your head up, don't be too hard on yourself, and remember, you are awesome. My next vid might be on bipolar or psychopaths or something completely unrelated to mental health, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.